Welcome to plug chop tutorial. Last night I fitted a Jolly Moto to my bike, and I've also got a ramair open air filter in my bag. So I'm going to do a few plug chops, just getting the bike warm. I'm going to go back down the road. And I'm going to, basically this is going to be my first proper attempt at doing a legit plug chop where you chop the threads off the plugs. I've got two plugs that I'm going to destroy purposely to check the jetting of with the standard air filter and with the ramair. So the plug, I've got three plugs on me basically. There's one that's in my bike, and then I've got two brand new plugs in my bag that I'm going to destroy. Right, and then quickly change spark plug. The bike's all right here. My rear brake disc is binding slightly. Ouch, yeah, that's pretty hot. Might have to skim about 0.1 off each side on the surface grinder of that rear disc, I think. I remember where I put the tools. You want to do this in reasonably good time because you want the bike to be warm. So, is that 4 mil? Yes, it is. Take that off. Spark plug spanner. Right, then get a spark plug. So this one's a normal one and this one's going to be for the ramair. So let's just put that there for a sec, let's get the old plug out. Oh, bloody hell. My electrode on the spark plug's a bit knackered. This is hard to do without taking the tank off. Right, so there we go, that's the plug that I've been using. Fuck knows how that's happened. Oh well. Ouch, it's hot. So let's swap plugs over, let's put this one back in there, so I'm going to have to use that again later to ride home with. To order a new one because I'm using that. I completely forgot to remove the electrode things off the top of here, so it's a good job I brought this with me. Right, let's put the cap back on. There we go. Get the bike back together. Basically, for those of you who don't know what a plug chop is, going to rag it up to about 4th gear and cut it off hit the kill switch at around about 11.5, 12,000 RPM, something pretty high, wide open throttle, and take the plug out again, and then check the colour of the plug to see how well your jetting is. I think this is running rich, so you know, this is the way to tell. And then what you do is you chop the threads off it and you check the what's called the mixture band, and I'll show you that later. And then I'll change my air filter and do it again. Check the time it is, because I've got to be back at work for 1:45. 20 past, 25 minutes. It should be doable. Obviously my bike's going to have cooled down a tiny bit, so I'm not going to just straight away pull away from here at max RPM. I need a pretty straight run, so I need to be able to get up to about 70, 80 mile an hour. So there we go, killed it at about 80 mile an hour, topped it out in fourth, hit the kill switch, clutch in, into neutral and roll over to the side of the road. So there we go, that's it, that's the life of that spark plug over. Everyone's going to think that I've broken down. So that's plug chop numero uno complete. I do think it's a bit rich. I don't know, what we'll find out. Well, obviously I can't take my camera into work to show you me turning the threads off. But what I will do is take pictures of the spark plugs after I've taken the threads off, so you guys can see exactly what you're looking for. Really, you're looking for the mixture band to be about 2 mil thick, and it to be a browny colour. If it's any darker, it's rich. If it's any lighter, it's weak or lean. And if it's any thinner than 2 mil, it's also lean. And if it's any longer than 2 mil, it's also rich. So the next one's going to be actually, I'm going to have to take my tank off for this one, aren't I? Because I've got to change the air filter. So that's why I bought these, because my fuel tank tap is broken. Throw fuel all over my nice hot engine. It's exactly the way to do it. People are going to be thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Oh well, none of their business, is it? So there you go, there's not much you can actually tell from that. The electrode's coloured slightly grey. So yeah, that might be an indication that it might be slightly weak, but we won't know till we take the threads off. What did I do with that plug? I put it in my pocket, didn't I? Ouch, 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 very hot. That in there, that that back in there. Put the plug that we're going to be using for the ramair in. Oh shit, I forgot. Crap. I'm obviously. I'll try and do this. Right, let's get it off. Yeah, that's okay. Pretty quick, guys. Maybe enough time. So I might have to do it after work, because I'm not. So doing it this way, back to back as well, will make me instantly know if there's a power increase between using the airbox and a cone filter. And you also know that the climate's the same as well, because obviously temperature affects these bikes. The hotter it gets, the richer it runs. It's probably about 16, 17 degrees today. Sunny but cloudy at the same time. It's quite warm actually. I'll just check it. I'm going to take this off. We have to remove the car. It's a bit damaging. Airbox off. I'll do right, it is. We'll do clips in that one. So you have front end, for fresh oil, brand new. So, don't need to do sticky. No. 7 sticky, 7. Oh, works. This is really tight. No, take the lights on, focus, but see if it wants to increase now. Right, right, so, we click down, that's yeah. Back on, back. Leave this way. We don't have to leave on the side of the road. Oh, go in, down. Oh, you don't have to back there now, so don't bolt it. So, just down. As you can tell, it's definitely louder. Okay, let's go back in neutral. Swap the spark plugs over. Didn't really feel much difference, to be honest. Felt like there might have been a bit more power at 10,000 RPM, but not a noticeable increase. Just quickly swap these plugs back over and get back to work. See how much time I've got. 10 minutes. Right, so that one has got very, very mild colouring on it. Probably does look a little bit weak, to be honest. So I'll probably put my airbox back on before I go back home. Alright guys, I'm on my way home now. You'll have seen the pictures of the plugs. I chopped the threads off them. I'm currently still running the ramair. I didn't decide to put it back on, purely because I couldn't be arsed. And it should be able to get me home, to be honest, but it is running slightly lean. So I'm not going to be wide open throttling it for too long, but it should be okay for the time being. I've ordered every jet up to 180, so 170 to 180. And you know, I really do need to get it on a dyno, but anyway guys, yeah, I'm gonna head back home now, so I'll see you on the next video, I guess. I will be putting the standard airbox back on tonight, just because I know the jets won't be here till Monday, and I plan on going to Birmingham on Saturday, so I'm not going to ride 50 miles each way lean. I'm just not going to risk it. I'll just put the airbox back on.